All right, what's going on, guys? I'm going to be doing a quick WordPress, hopefully quick WordPress tutorial. It's just going to be about custom post types and custom template. Basically, I'm just going to be creating this stylus page that I don't have built at all. The only thing I have built, yeah, it's kind of screwed up. Only thing I have built is this front page. So, yeah. Um, they gave me the logo. It's just for a hair salon. Um, yep. So, all right. What are we going to start with? All right. So I'm going to create a custom post type for stylist. So I will show you guys how I do that real quick. Okay. So I use a plugin called Custom Post Type UI. It's a pretty sick plugin. Definitely recommend it. You could do this with PHP, but this is just, it's faster and it's easier, so why not? Okay, so we got that activated. Okay, next we're going to, let's just get in here. All right, so we're going to add a new post type. So post types, if you guys don't know, are these things right here on the left sidebar. A post, obviously, is a type of post type. Media is a type of post type. Pages are a type of post type. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. It'll make more sense in a second. So basically, what we're going to do here is a post type name. We want that to be stylists. The label we want to be stylists, and the singular label is stylist. All right, and let's look through the custom advanced options right here. So public, yes. Show UI, yes. These are good. Usually you just want to keep these default. Just kind of detail stuff in here. Usually this is where I come first. This, I'll just show you guys real quick. I'm going to create that custom post type with everything default, just default stuff. And so you guys can see right here, it created this custom post type stylist. So cool. That's what we wanted. So this, we do this so it's easy for the client. They can come in and be like, oh, okay, this makes sense. You know, you don't have to go to the certain page and you're not coding inside a content area. Like, it's not the right way to do it, so don't do that. So stylists, right here, you're gonna add a stylist. All right. So this is the actual post edit. It's like the when you're adding a new one. So these we don't need a lot of this stuff. So what do we need? We need well, in my case here, I'm gonna need them to have a bio. They don't really need a title, but they're gonna put their name. So they're gonna have, I guess, their name right here. So the featured image is just gonna be a picture of them. The title is going to be their name, and then their bio is just going to be the content. So we don't need any of this other stuff right here. So we can get rid of that. All right, so let's do that. Let's go to Manage Post Types, Edit, and you can see it's in that corner over there. It said Supports. It's basically right here. So we got the title, the editor. We want that. We don't want excerpt. We don't want trackbacks. No custom fields. No comments. Revision. Sure. Featured image. Sure. Author. And page tributes. I'll go over this more in a second, but for now we're gonna turn that off. So save it. Now we can go back to stylus. So now if we try to add now, it's a lot cleaner. There's only 3 things. That just means they can't mess up anything now. Make it stupid simple. You don't want them coming back here and screwing anything up. So I guess I'll add the first one. They have two hairstylists, so I'm gonna do the first one. It's gonna be Christina. I'll just add generic right now, Christina. And here's her. That's what they sent me. All right, so we can pop her bio right in there. I don't have a size for this featured image yet. For now, I guess I don't even know how big the image is they sent me. Hold on. Let's check. So it's pretty big. It's pretty big. So we can, I guess we can just upload that for now. I won't go through the styling and stuff with you guys. I'll just show you guys how to actually get it on the page and do that kind of stuff, just so it makes enough sense so you guys can do it yourself once you get there. So there we go. So we uploaded the image. So she's done now. I don't know their last names. I apologize. All right, so the next one is Nikita. And I have her image as well. We're going to upload. Select files. Okay. All right. There you go. Here's your featured image. And then the bio. And let's put that right there. Cool. So cool. Now those are there. Awesome. So we got two stylists now. So we're organized. That makes sense. So the next step, after you add the content inside this custom post type, you want to show that on a page. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to show it on this stylist page. So obviously right now it does not look good. And I'm going to show you how why it doesn't look good in a second. Basically, the only template I have for this site is the home page, and it is called page-home right here. I got it here. Okay, so right here you can see page-home, and it's got it's just, this is the full page. There's barely anything on it. That's good. So I'm going to copy this whole thing. All right, and then I'm going to make a new page. I'm going to make new file. I'm going to call it page-stylists.php. Okay. So now what we do is I'm going to paste that back in there, and right here we have template name. So this is how you create a custom template. You can name it whatever you want, but this is a good habit to get into. I'm pretty sure you can name it whatever you want, but I just name page dash whatever describes the page. So that's how I do it. Stylists page. Well, and this will make more sense in a second. So I just copied the same exact thing as the home page. So this page, we want the stylist page. We need to set the stylist page to use the oh well, it picked it up. I lied. I'm sure if we named it something else. Okay. I think I know why that actually happened. Just because it's the page name, it will pick up the page automatically. So now this won't pick it up at all. Right. Okay. That makes more sense. So yes, you want to name your pages like this, page dash whatever the page title is, and it will pick it up automatically. But that's not what I was going to show you guys. If this doesn't pick it up automatically, which in some cases it probably won't, because you're not always, this is just good to get in the habit of having organized files like that. I'll show you what you guys can do. Each page, you can set the template for each page. So you got to edit page, and right here, you can see page attributes. We want to set it to the stylist page, and then update, and that would have the same effect as what you just saw, if it was named test like I had before. So obviously stylist isn't showing right now. This is where we're going to have their info. So let's change a couple stuff. We do not want the slider on this page, so we can get rid of it. All right. Sweet. I can get rid of that. Cool. No slider anymore. So we want the sidebar. And I think everything else is good on this page. All right. So this is how it's going to work. Inside that the stylist right here. So inside this div, what div is that? we're going to be doing, it's inside main. Okay, so inside main. So right here we did have we had the content. So on the home page, that's what the content was. It was just main content, which was just a little bit about the business. On this page, we're going to have a picture, their name, or maybe their name, a picture, and then a bio. I'll do picture, name, bio on this page. So right here, let's change this up. So let's create, let me just think about this real quick. Yeah, so we'll do this. We'll create a class called, what should we call it? We should just call it stylist, okay? And let's just comment out, that's where it ends. All right, so let's get started. What are we going to need in here? What are we going to need? So we're going to need the image, for sure, and that's going to be our featured image. And then under that, we're going to need an H3 with their name. All right, so, you know, name here. And then under that, we're going to have, let's just put paragraph tags, and we'll have bio here. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. We're going to have the image, the name, the bio, and then we will have this style. We'll have this structure for every single style list, and I'll show you how we are going to pull that. All right, so WordPress has this thing called WP Query, and that is how you pull a custom post type. So I have it saved to my clips, WP Query, I believe. There you go. Okay. My bad. I gotta put that in PHP tags. Inside PHP tags, we got WP Query. All right. So this is how it works. Oops. Did way too much there. All right. All right, here we go. So this is how it works. And if you guys are wondering how I just did that, the WP query thing, this WP_query, I'm using Coda 2, which I highly recommend. Coda 2 or Sublime Text 2, both very good. I've used Coda for a while now, and I'm just used to it. Sublime Text 2 is very good too. I use that. I don't know. I prefer Coda just because it's easier for me. So that's just what I'm going to use. But basically, what I did is you go in this Home tab right here. This is Coda 2, and then you go to Clips, and I save a clip right here called WP Query. All right, and I didn't mean to do that. You would add a clip, but I'm going to edit mine so I can show you. This field down here, you can have a tab trigger. So you can type anything in here that you want and then press tab, and it will post your code in there. So that's a cool little trick if you guys didn't know that. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This is how it works. So you create... So basically, okay, you have this, we're in a loop. We're in the WordPress loop right now. So we can pull the page's title and the page's content and the page's featured image. That's how it works. We are going to create another loop inside the page. So we want to pull a custom post type. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to create a loop inside a loop. That's pretty much how it works. So this loop right here is creating a new instance of WP Query. And then it says if there is posts inside whatever we pass to it, it will loop through that. And that's how it works. So for this to work, we have to pass some arguments. So what we're going to do is we're going to do args. And we are going to set those parameters right here. So args is going to equal an array. And the array is, it's an associate array. So what we're going to do is we're going to do post type, and we are going to say stylists. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you guys. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to do let's just print out the name. And we'll do the title with just break tags. Sorry about that. Okay. So there you go. You can see it printing now. So we got Nikita and Christina. So we have successfully printed out the two names. There you go. So that's how it works. So we want this structure though. So we want this structure, and I'll show you guys now that we have this. This is pretty much all we need now. So what we're going to do is inside the secondary loop. That's where the magic happens. So let's comment that out. So inside the loop right here, we can put our code. And we can just input the stuff as we need it. All right. So this is what we're going to do. Let's indent our code so it looks nice. I hope this makes sense to you guys. You could, if this doesn't make sense to you guys, you can Google WP_query. A lot more information on this. This is the right way to use it. There's other ways to use. There's other ways to get posts. You can use query posts, and there's reasons why that's wrong. And the more you learn about this stuff, it'll make more sense. I mean, I haven't even been working with this for that long. This is just the way I've found. This is the way I've seen most people do it, and I just read through the docs, and it made more sense to me. So this is the way I do it. If I'm doing something wrong, please tell me. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do name here. So remember how I did this before. We're going to do the title. And that is just the title of the post. That is the same for any post type. And then this right here is the content, which is the bio, which is the same for posts and pages. Okay. The image, the featured image is a little different. I have to Google that because I don't remember all this stuff. So we're going to do featured image WordPress. It's okay if you don't remember this stuff. That's why it's on the internet. You don't need to use you don't need to retain all of this stuff. It's a waste of brain space. So some things are a waste of brain space. All right, so if has post thumbnail, that's one of them. All right, so that's probably what we're going to use right there. We're going to do this right here. So we're going to grab it, and we're going to take that code. Oops, let's put that in PHP tags. All right. And there we go. So if there is a post thumbnail, post the thumbnail. I hope that makes sense. So this should probably post something really huge, but all our stuff should be there now. And there you go. And it's not really huge. What do you know? I don't know how that happened. Actually, yes, I do. Okay, I'll explain more in a second. Okay, hold on a second. Something's wrong here. We got picture, yep, the image, the name, that, and then where is that coming from? I got some probably extra code somewhere just sitting around here. Hold on. And that's why. I was doing that. Should not have been doing that. So I think that is fine. It looks fine to me. All right, that looks cool. So I'll show you guys the thumbnail stuff, I guess, real quick. I guess we can just go through this real quick. So I want to make these images. How big is this div? I think this div is like 640 width. I think, I'm not sure. This div right here. What is it? This main div. Okay, so 635. So let's just make it. What if we made it like 500? Would that be too big? All right, like 300. 500 by 500 we could do. No, that's way too big. So let's do maybe like 500 by 250. Or 250 by 250. I guess we can work with 250 by 250 or maybe 300 by 300. Yeah. I'm just trying to think if we should float it left. Should we do that? I guess for this example right now, I'll just put it on top. So what we can do is, the way this post thumbnail works is it takes two arguments. It takes the first one, which is what size, the image size. And the second one, you can pass some extra parameters to it. So the first one, we're only going to be posting one right now. And we have to add an image size. So let's do that. You go to your functions PHP. And the image sizes are right here. And I am using Bones, by the way. If you guys don't have a good starter skeleton bare bones theme, Bones is really cool. I've been using it for a while. All right, so what did I decide on? I don't even remember what I did. 300 by 300. 300 by 300. And we'll just call it stylist image. Okay, fine. And now we can paste that in this one, and hopefully that works. Let's see. All right. And it cropped it. It made it proportional, which is cool. That's what I kind of wanted. I guess that's fine. We'll just do that for now, I guess. But that's pretty much it, honestly. From there, I would just style the H3 and style the content right there, and we'd be set. So if you guys have any questions, I'll put my Twitter in the comments, or you can just go twitter.com/mmeager23, I believe. No, it's not. It's /Nick Meager. Yeah. Okay. So you guys can just what is it? You can just send me a tweet on here. If you guys have any questions, you can go to my site, nickmeager.com. Comment on the video, whatever you guys want. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. This is the best way I found how to do it. I will probably be doing more tutorials. This was a pretty simple example. Sometimes you need fields in here. There's ways to do that. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys want. And I think that's it. All right. Let's see. I don't think I missed anything. All right. Well, yeah. Look into this WP query. There's a lot of things a lot of parameters you could post into this args array. There's a lot of stuff you could do with it. I just grabbed the post type. I could limit how many people is pooled. I can order it differently. A lot of cool stuff. For instance, if you wanted to change the order if you wanted to put Christina on top of that, there's plugins I used to use that. One is called Post Types Order. It's drag and drop feature. It would be right under here. It would just called reorder. It would be called reorder, which is cool. Or WordPress has a built-in menu order, but it's not as intuitive. It works, but it's not as intuitive. So the reorder plugin is really good. Recommend it. And I think that's it. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I will be making more. Let me know what you guys want to see, and see ya.